fancy buttons.
Your fancy buttons made us mute.
TP Show.
What did you forget to do?
I forgot to hit the record button.
Woohoo! TP Show.
I need my enema.
I'm gonna randomly babble for a bit.
Woohoo! TP Show.
I did too.
I totally believe that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna definitely talk about some juice labs now. Still can't believe we did that as a whole entire segment.
And that's still one of our top views. That thing has like 15 or 16. Oh, it's at 18,722.
It
Welcome
blows
to
my mind.
FruitLab.
It totally blows my mind.
Labs, and
Well, there is a thing called juice labs, oddly enough. Yep. Like, that's the funnier part. There is a thing called juice labs. It, of course, is not what we were talking about or what we were working with. So,
no, not at all.
On the screen right now is our newest obsession. I will be honest, I am hooked.
Oh, my God.
I'm hooked.
I love this app.
Me too.
Oh,
me too.
My God.
So the app is called FruitLabs if you're not able to see it and you're listening on the podcast. It basically reminds me of early TikTok because, first of all, people aren't rude. Like, that's one of the things I've noticed about TikTok recently. People are just rude. Like, just straight up.
I agree.
Whereas with this, I've had like 4 or 5 people like, hey, thanks for being here. Hey, it's good to see you. Hey, thanks for coming by.
And we've had comments like, this is my favorite show now. I love this thing. And
I'm only laughing because we have literally been on this app for less than a week. I think it's less than a week. Maybe, yeah, we talked about it last week and then we both got on. Well, you got the show on, then I got on, and then you got on. And I followed the show. Go figure. I follow my own show. Is that shocking or what? So for anybody out there that's wondering what the heck we're talking about, if you took Instagram, TikTok, and a video game and you mashed them together, that's what this reminds me of.
Yes.
How would you describe it similarly, or would you add?
I would throw
from that?
Twitch in there.
Yes, because of the video game aspect.
Yeah, and it's mostly video games, but they're like, you could throw any content besides porn.
Yeah,
and violence.
If it's as long as it's not adult content.
Real violence.
Funny enough, I went into the so they have a chat area and they have a general chat. They have a self-promotion area. Went into the chat area, and some guy. I don't know how old these people are, so I apologize. I apologize after the fact because you'll understand what in a second. This one dude goes, "I need money fast." Do you know what my answer was? Any guesses?
I don't know. Payday
OnlyFans. I said OnlyFans. I was like, OnlyFans. You need money fast? OnlyFans. Well, that's because everybody I know that was in dire straits during the pandemic, like that was one of their outlets, was to go to OnlyFans and make some money. And so I said that, and then the moderators were like, yeah, let's not talk about that anymore. And I'm like, okay, no problem. But I mean, the dude asked, like, how can I make money fast? I'm just trying to be honest.
Well, they're only for fans. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the funniest part was somebody's like, what is OnlyFans? And I was like, if you took adult content and you took Patreon and you jam them together, that's OnlyFans. And a lot of people were doing... See, it's funny because on TikTok, if you do certain content and you're skinny and you look good, no problem. But if you don't meet a certain body type, all of a sudden you're breaching the terms of service. And so that's why I like OnlyFans, because it gives an outlet for people that, like, for anybody that doesn't know what OnlyFans is, it's most of the people do 18 plus content, but you don't have to do 18 plus content. But what was happening with TikTok was people were putting up, like, they were just wearing a bikini. Like, it's not my type of content. Like, I'm not good. I don't look good in a bikini. Just saying.
No, I don't.
And so they were like getting. I know at least 2 different people that got Thanos'd because their content became too risque. And I watched their content, and then I watched the 17, 18, 19-year-old girls doing the exact same content. And the 17, 18-year-old girls have like 4 million views and like 2 million likes or whatever the numbers were. And people I knew were Thanos. So that hypocritical double standard of TikTok was just getting under my nerves. In walks FruitLab, which doesn't allow adult content, by the way. I'm not saying that in any way, shape, or form, but you get views. You don't have to pay to play. There's no payola. There's nothing like that.
And it's like, honestly, I can honestly say this because we've been at this thing for about a week now.
A whole week.
more-
We're experts.
Right. The more you put into it and the
Yes.
more you invest in it, the more it gives back to you.
I agree 1000%. And what was so funny was, you got to see this. I'm only showing you this video because it was hilarious to me when this guy. Okay, let me get it on the screen. We'll see what happens with this show today. Welcome to
This
our
entrepreneur
show.
brand logo was done by a
Fiverr.
top freelancer on Fiverr.
Fiverr,
It's
hey.
simply-
Fiverr. Get that ad over here.
Fiverr.
You know, we come out here for the winter to be with you, and it's like you're not
and then
even
now
here
it's a
with
Hulu
us.
ad.
I'm sorry, guys. I've just been talking to a woman all
You
day.
can hire a killer for $5.99, and we'll make some killer content for you.
Exactly. So, and that's
So-
exactly what I was going to say. So the weird tie-in with this was.
I know.
Okay, I know. Give me a second, buddy. Give me a second. So the weird tie-in here is the professor and I were trying to come up with ways to get more content faster.
Yes.
And somehow, some way, I came up with the 1 minute concept. But we had said, let's try the Fiverr experiment. So we did.
Yeah.
2 guys sucked. If you guys watched our show, I mean, they didn't suck. They just weren't that good. They really, it was a hot mess. The third
come
guy,
on.
yeah, the third guy, who is named Road 8 Killer, amazing. Just knocked it out of the
Awesome.
park. Hit it
Yeah.
beyond the end of the thing. So we've used him a bunch of times already. And he said to me, he goes, "Why aren't you on FruitLab?" And I said, "What's FruitLab?" And he
Well, what
said,
is it? Yeah.
he's like, it's like TikTok, but mostly for gamers. But I think your content would do well. And so both of us said, okay, let's try it. And now we're hooked like it's crack. Like, and
I
so
love it.
I went on to say, how do you get more of whatever? Because in FruitLab, you collect what are called PIPs, pips.
Yeah.
What's amazing about the pips is 10,000 pips equals $1.
Yes.
And you're probably wondering, like, oh, okay, like game money. Like you get $1 of game money. No, you get
No.
$1 of real money. I'm
Right.
like, wait, I'm getting real money for doing the thing that I did on TikTok. And if you're in the creator, what is it called? Do you remember the name on TikTok? Creator
Fund.
Creator Fund. If you're in the Creator
Yeah.
Fund, you'll get 0.0003 cents for like 10,000 views. Like
I
you
was
don't
getting
get
less than that, and I was
Yeah.
in the Creators Fund. Yeah.
There's no creators that I know at our level that are like, oh yeah, I made bank. No, they're
Right.
like, no, I had to sell my house, my car, and I got divorced because I made TikToks and I made no money. So in comes FruitLab, and every 10,000 is $1. And if you get, I
Yeah.
guess, $200, you can get real hard-earned cash. Because until you get to $200, they'll give you gift cards. You can get an Amazon gift card, you can get a Cheesecake Factory gift card, whatever kind of gift cards you
Yeah.
want to get. And most of the kids that do this, do you know what the answer is as to what gift card the kids get? All the kids
Yeah,
out
they'll
there today?
get gaming gift cards like
Correct.
Xbox or PlayStation because Fruit Lab
they
supports
can earn.
their content.
Yes,
the-
and also Steam.
and
You
it-
didn't mention the
yeah.
number one
Oh, yeah,
game
Steam. Yes.
engine. Yeah, Steam.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like, this is crazy. I expected, like you, that we would get 7 or 8 views. Like, seriously,
Yes.
I was just like, we'll get 8 views, maybe 9. And in the first 2 days, we had how many views? Was it like 100,000 views or something?
Yes. Like we came and we were like the knockout punch. Like we came in there and they were like, what the hell's going on with these guys?
Yeah.
It looks like a train wreck. We're gonna
It is.
You
It's a
all-
hot mess of a train wreck.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. So I did not know like how a lot of it works. So I went onto
Right.
YouTube because that's where you go for all information. And
Uh-huh.
this guy pops up. Now, the
Earn
main
tips
reason.
fast on FruitLab.com. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you how.
We need an intro like this. This one cracked me up. So
What is going on, everybody?
This is my favorite part of
It
it.
is your boy King Chaos. I'm a content creator over on Mixer.com. I stream Monday through Friday.
did you hear what he said? I am a content creator over on, wait for it, Mixer.
Mixer.
I stream Monday through Thursday or Friday, sometimes every other Saturday. You don't stream
Right.
anymore on Mixer, buddy. Sorry, Mixer doesn't exist anymore. That's why I started laughing so hard. We don't actually need to watch this video because it's all the stuff we already know. So, any
Yes.
guesses as to what his 5 things are to do?
post frequently. um, be engaging. um, be active on the site, probably. Communicate with other people, maybe.
Build a fan base. Yep.
Yes. And then let's see the other one. If it has to do with us, be unpredictable.
Yeah. Pretty accurate. We don't need to watch this video anymore. I'll just be honest. That's pretty damn accurate. It was just super funny to me, like, because I was watching it, and it is literally like, I mean, it's good. If you've never done anything like FruitLab, it definitely was it made a lot of sense. But I was watching it, and I was just like, so one of the things he says is post the maximum every day. Well, when he made this video, I think the maximum was 5 videos a day.
Right. We do
so
that. Yeah.
That's not a big deal.
No.
They just upped it. So you can do photos, you can do videos, and you can do shorts, and you can do facts. So there's 4 different things you can do. And now you can do 20 of each every day.
Cool.
I was like, no, I actually am going to take the challenge to try to figure out how to do 20 in a day for each, but I doubt that I'll be able to do it. I mean, that's just insane. 80 pieces of content. My name's not Gary Vee. I just can't do 80 pieces of content in a day.
Right. But, you know, here's something too. Like, I think what we're doing on Fruit Labs with the TV show account is exactly what Gary Vee is telling everybody to do.
I agree, like, 1,000%.
We're right there in that niche.
Yes.
And we already, like, you got verified. I'm probably going to get verified.
You know what? That's
soon.
Another thing we need to mention. I have been on TikTok for 4 years, probably, maybe 5. I am nobody. I am officially a nobody. Like, I could even ask to be somebody. We have had Dave Mortz on the show. Dave Mortz has like 160,000 followers or something. He's not
Mima's right up there too.
Mima's right up there too. Well, it's funny because Mima goes up and then she literally tells people exactly how she feels, and people are like, I don't like that you have your own thoughts.
Right.
Whoop. I'm like, dude, she's a human. She has like, never mind. You shouldn't be following Mima if you're like that. No. And so, yes, and none of them are verified. I don't know anybody verified. Do you know anybody that's verified? Actually, that's a lie. I know one person that's verified, and I'll tell you the story after you tell me.
I know one person that's verified, but they came from Musical.ly, and they were verified on Musical.ly.
That's the exact story I have as well. They were verified on Musical.ly, and then they got onto TikTok. And you know what's funny is their comments are literally like, how are you verified? Why are you verified? Why am I not verified?
This person
What's
is
this
private.
bull crap about being verified?
She's verified and she's a private account. So
the best of both worlds.
She only has
that's
like
impossible
10,000
now.
people. Like,
right, and it's impossible now. Like, you can't be private and verified, I don't think. I don't think that's allowed.
No. Yeah, and it is. So
Fruit Labs. When it comes to being verified, the TP show got verified. I added my account. I got verified.
Yes.
You added your account. Are you verified yet?
I don't know. Let me search because I'm on it right now.
Okay.
Let me. I might not be, but I only joined yesterday. Like.
Oh my God, you're so behind the curve. I've been on this for at least 4 days. And that's another reason that I like it is because it I don't know. It's so much more engaging.
It's easy to find hashtags too. Like, I just typed in the professor. Yeah. And the hashtag's right there, and my account comes up like right away.
Okay, so you're not verified yet. You are not verified yet.
Man, but my streak is only 2. So we're okay.
Right. And so like and the best part is this for everybody watching the screen, tick tock tick. Nobody had it. Nobody flipping had it, so I get to have it over here. So, and I'm a corporal. Yeah. What the heck, man? I've been on this app for 4 days, and I'm already a corporal. But I'm actually. This is the first time on any social media I didn't use my actual name because I always use Rich Shoemaker, my name. I mean, even if you look at the screen right now and you see right down there, it says Rich Shoemaker. The reverse thing is really messing me up.
We might want to do. Like, I know we're based around TikTok, but honestly, I might want to change it to our Fruit Labs info.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. And again, We started on TikTok. We love TikTok. I'm not going to say I don't love TikTok. I love the method by which you can create on TikTok. It's so much easier to create on TikTok. FruitLab is not great for creating. FruitLab is great for distribution. It stinks for creation.
FruitLab
I'll just be honest.
is like, if you have video, like you
yes.
can upload that video. I've done one like 30-second where I just looked into my phone and said something, and I totally morched it.
Right.
But
love that.
I morched it, and then right after the video, it started uploading, and I'm like, oh crap! Oh my god, no! No, why?
Right.
Oh my!
Now the main difference between TikTok and FruitLab is that on TikTok, when you press post, it literally will post. Like, you're done.
Right.
You're as soon as do everybody can see it. If you've set the privacy to everyone.
Right.
So what I used to do was I set it to private and then I would turn it public, but I found that the algorithm doesn't like that. So the difference on FruitLab is when it posts it in a not posted state. It is basically waiting for you to post it. And you have to go in and hit a little slider and then it posts, or at least that's the way the app is. And now this is the other interesting thing. Yeah. I have used only the app, and you've used pretty much the web mostly, correct?
Yeah. Did you notice when you logged in how cool that front screen was? Like, that thing was freaking awesome.
It is. And that's another thing that's different than TikTok is that TikTok's web experience kind of blows. Their app experience is great, but their web experience not so good ski. So FruitLab has like two different experiences that are equally good. Both the app and the website are equally good.
So like if you go right now and search TP show.
Yes. Well, I just wanted to show you before we get there. I'm a freaking corporal. Yeah. I've been playing this game for like literally 7 seconds, and it's nutty.
I'm at level 41, and I am a private. So hey, you know, I'm okay with that.
And we're a lieutenant. TP show is lieutenant. We're at level 82.
Look at that thing. Look how many views that is, and we're almost there with the
220,000 views, and we've made 152,000 pips.
FruitLab.
1 week.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And super easy. Watch. There's our trailer. How easy was that? And if you didn't know, you're actually watching the show right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just blown away.
It's awesome. And the one thing to do, you start earning pips if someone engages with your video over 3 seconds.
Yes. And I didn't get a chance to do it, but we're going to put our QR code for TP, for the TP show on FruitLab, and that will be in the corner right there. Yeah. But right next to TP show. And all you have to do is scan that, and then you can use our referral link inside FruitLab, and they'll know that we sent you. Because we really feel that this is, I don't know, this is the evolution for us for sure. And
100%.
I figured out, so about a month or two ago, it might have been a little bit longer, TikTok added a game. And it's basically like Farmville, if you've ever played Farmville. And everybody I know got pissed. Like, everybody did a TikTok, like Coffee Jedi Ninja did a TikTok that was like, no, I'm not playing this. No, I'm not doing it. Nope.
Right.
And he wasn't the only one, but he was the one that I felt was like the most succinct. No.
Yep.
This is the reason that I didn't know at the time. Why in the crap are they adding games? This is why. This is why. Well, you can literally play 50, 60, 70 games on your phone directly inside FruitLab and get experience points and all kinds of stuff. And you can challenge people.
You could challenge people. You could gamble if you get really good. You can start playing for money. And oh my God, let me tell you, like the people who actually like stream on FruitLabs, they're awesome. It's not just like throwaway crappy content. It's actually they're working harder than we are at this, and it's fantastic content.
And basically what I see it being is it's a lot of Twitch streamers that have their Twitch streams, but this is like their secondary income because Twitch makes a certain amount of money for them. But then they take that Twitch content, they wrap it up in a ball, they throw it on FruitLabs, and boom, they've doubled their income. They didn't have to do a lot of extra, and they've doubled their income. Because I find the Twitch interface not that useful by comparison to this one. This one's just super easy, super straightforward.
I love it. And, you know, I want to I want to have a couple contests on Fruit Labs.
Yes.
For
yes and yes.
Fruit Labs people.
Yeah,
like
I
they
agree.
call them players.
Right.
And I want to issue this challenge right now. If we get to 100 followers, I will randomly pick 3 people and give them 500 pips a piece just for being our friends. And I'll randomly pick them if we get to 100 followers.
We're at 50 right now. So we only need to double the amount that we're doing right now,
right.
which is not impossible. Like we made it to 1,000 followers each just so we could go live on TikTok. And
also, yeah, I want to, because we have so much pip and I'm just feeling generous.
Yeah.
Let's do a comment of the week and give them like 1,000 pip.
I love that. I love
comment
that.
of the week. 1,000 pip.
Comment of the week, and it has to be on Fruit Labs, everybody. So like,
has to be on Fruit Labs.
So
this
go over to
only
Fruit Labs, and put a comment over there. And yes, you can put comments on our YouTube and comments on our Twitch. That's totally cool. We really appreciate it, actually.
How about this? I will even give 1,000 pip if somebody joins Fruit Labs because of this show and says, "Hey, because of I watched you at a different media outlet, I joined Fruit Labs and now I'm your friend. So here's 1,000 pip."
I love that. And you know what's funny is I've got pips too that I'm giving away. So like you can follow me and you can follow Professor as well. But the show is the show is what started the whole thing. And the only reason that we both have our own personal accounts wasn't because we're trying to like double up or triple up. No. It was more so that we could learn how the thing worked, because like the show itself is an entity of both of us. And so like if Professor's doing it, I can't, and vice versa. So if he has his account, he can do whatever he wants, and if I have my account, I can do whatever I want, and we can both learn, and then we can add that to what we learn on the TP show, which is what I highly recommend for anybody if they've got a podcast they do.
Right, and on my account, I want to add like video game clips that I play and stuff like that. So that's not really, TP show's not a place for that.
No, and I do on mine. I've already put up 2 flow shops from that I used to do over at TikTok.
And I saw one of your comments, and they were like, "Dude, you are amazing." And I'm sorry, really I said. No, I said you like to play with balls.
I love playing with balls. Now, you see, okay, so now that you've said that, I'm going to tell a story now that's super embarrassing. I don't know who it's embarrassing for, so as most people don't know, because I don't really talk about it, I used to be in an organization, because I haven't done it for a long, long time, called the Society for Creative Anachronism. Fancy term. All it means is you get dressed up in medieval clothes and you act medieval. That is where I learned to contact juggle, from a guy named James Ernest. So James Ernest taught me to contact juggle, and I'll get a picture of him on screen while we are working on this. So James Ernest taught me how to contact juggle. Now, I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was going to become a way of my life. Like I was going to do it every day for the rest of my life, and I did. And my SCA mother, because in the society you have a mom and you have a dad, just like you would in the real world. Her name was Elena of Oakland, I do believe, and she was Queen of the East at one point. And what she did, because she always like was trying to be nice to me and introduce me to women, she bought me. And let me get James on the screen real quick. This was from the year that he taught me how to contact juggle. Now, James Ernest, for anybody in the know, is actually a game designer. He's probably designed 50 or 100 games. He owns a company called Cheap Ass Games, and he's done tons of game design. But he also did a book called Contact Juggling by James Ernest, and he coined the term contact juggling. It is a form of juggling where the object, the prop, stays in contact with your skin, or stays in contact with you. So you can use a ball, you can use a staff, you can use a club, you can use any prop, and you just keep it in contact. Now, this is him contact juggling. That is a real crystal ball, and he was contact juggling it over concrete. Now, my SCA mother thought that it would be cute if she bought me, wait for it, an anatomically correct ball sack. Yes, I said that. And
I'm
literally,
surprised you weren't like, and here it is right here.
I wish I still had it. That was like so many decades ago. But what would happen is the Chinese exercise balls that I use.
Yes.
these silver ones, would
Yes.
literally, there was 4. So 2 would fall down and 2 would stand up, and I would have it on my pouch, and it would be ball, 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 and the left would hang lower than the right. Just like the real thing.
Yeah.
And I would walk around with an anatomically correct ball sack on my hip because I like to play with balls. And so that's the story as it goes. But yeah, Fruit Labs, love it. And so I'm doing stuff that I would do on TikTok. I'm doing flow shops. I'm showing my cat. I'm doing like just random nonsense. And it's not like I haven't created 3,000 plus TikToks that I can reuse.
Of course. Yeah. That's what I did. I literally just put up TikToks, and I mean, I haven't put as much time. It's been 2 days, but I haven't put in.
I haven't put in much time. I spent 7 minutes. I mean, seriously, this is the craziest thing by far.
The TP show is by far where I'm going to spend most of my time.
Absolutely, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that to no end.
What was that?
That is our next segment. That's why I was throwing it up there. You're like, what? What is going on in the background?
I just want to say to everybody that's on Fruit Labs that supported us and supported the show, thank you.
And Roadkiller, thank you so much for telling us about it, because and I had no idea about this Fruit Labs. When he said it, because we called it Juice Labs, we were like, what's this dude even talking about? Like, we had no idea at all what we were stepping into. And I think in a way it made it better. Like, if we had known what it was, we might have been skeptical. Like, I had no preconceived notions of what it was. So when we walked in, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
Thank you for watching this segment of the TP Show. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when we post. We are also on Spotify so you can listen to us on the road. Until next time, this has been another episode of the TP Show.